night. Hello, hello, hello. Who is here? Let me see if I can do the same. Hello, gentle people, for persons who are joining me for the first time. I am Casey. I do daily inspirational lesson hosting from Jamaica. I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds. On a Saturday, I usually come live. So if you're joining me for the first time, you can just open the chat and let me know where you're joining from. I see that one person is in the room. Can you just state who it is? We have a lot to talk about tonight. Hello, hello, hello. Who is there? Come on in. You're welcome to share who you are and we can have a talk. I ensure that I take my water this evening because last week, I talk, and I did not have any water. So I ensure that I have my water tonight. So I'm seeing persons there, 2 persons, 3 persons. Who is here with me? Let me know so I can welcome you. I can personally welcome you. Who is gonna say? You know, on a Saturday, I usually do my review of the lessons that I would have shared during the week. And I also have, discussion about your week and what had happened and for you to use that to inspire others. So, if you're new here, you're free to tell me who you are. If you are a little bit shy, it's a beautiful place that you have rest. We do greet others cheerfully here. I'm not seeing anyone in the chat. Who is in the room? Let me feel like first the person I'm talking to someone. I know that person's right there, but just to know who is there. Yeah, I would really appreciate that. No. So who is in the room? Who is in the room? Hey, I have Brooke Bennett in the room. Thank you, Brooke, for stopping by. Where are you joining from, Brooke? It's the first time I'm seeing you. I'm Casey. I do daily inspirational lessons and I'm hosting from Jamaica. I would appreciate persons who are joining me to just double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap to like the live. Thank you so, so much. We have Patrick as well. Hi, Patrick. You're from Nigeria. I am hosting from Jamaica. I was watching David today and I saw that he was at Waves Beach in Nigeria. I also saw the section where you guys have the sea, the pond. It's like a village. So I was just learning a little bit about Nigeria there. Beautiful land. I have quite a few Nigerians on my channel as well. So persons who are just joining, you can just double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap. Can you? No, I can't. I can't. Where are you joining me from? This is Ansel. Where are you joining from? Have you ever been to Jamaica though, Patrick? Or is Jamaica a place that you have heard about and would like to come on visit? Hey, Fitzroy. Thank you. I'm going on a hot date, you know. I have so much to talk about. I've hit the 1,000 mark. So because I love you guys so much, I was asked to go out. And I said, no, I can't go out tonight at that time. Well, it was in the afternoon, but I'm saying to myself, if I had gone, then I would have missed my life. And I wanted to see you guys. So just thank you officially and to, to have a good time here. So persons who are just joining, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Thank you so much. You're joining from Florida. Oh, thank you. Brooke. Sure. Do you have a YouTube channel, Brooke Bennett? Hi. Lexi, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap, thank you so much. If you're joining me for the first time, I'm Casey. I do daily inspirational lessons from Jamaica. So Brooke has a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is by that name, Brooke Bennett. Is it that name? Brooke, I'm just writing that down so after the live I can go over and check you out. What we do here is to connect with persons the right way. When I say the right way is by watching your channel, watching a video, commenting on a video to ensure to let you know that we have stopped by, and also to ensure that the sub went. So we don't just sub for sub, okay? Sub for sub does not work. Hi Sharon. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. How are you guys doing today? The week has come and done so fast. How was it for you? Frankie, thank you so much, Frankie, for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you doing? I would have been glad to show you support. I have a channel as well. Yes, that's what we do here, bro. So you can put your angle in the comment section here if it is not Brooke Bennett, because we want to find you. Sometimes persons have a name, and when you go and look for them, that is not what you see. So we'll definitely go and support you, Brooke. And please remember not to just sub and go. You have to watch a video and make a comment to let the person know that you stopped by, and then yes, you'll get the sub. Okay, it is. So Lexi, you can, and Brooke can connect with Lexi right there. That's beautiful. And I will do the same to Brooke Bennett. All right, so how was your week? You can share how was your week, but before I can do so. Fitzroy, it's good to have you in the house. I really appreciate your presence. Yes, thank you. Fitzroy is someone I know well, and when persons that some persons in your family or in your group, they are not so in tune with what you're doing, but when I see persons that I know well stop by to show love and support, that is something that I really, really appreciate and I like. Does it matter if I'm, yes, it matters. What you mean if it matters if you're a kid, Brooke? Are you a kid? Um, Frankie, thank you so much, Frankie. How was your week, Frankie? How old are you, Brooke? And what's your, yes, thank you. So I wanted to know about Brooke as well. Brooke is joining me from America. Oh, no. No, this is not made for kids, Brooke. My content is not. I don't know how you're allowed here, because as I specifically stated, it's not for kids. So I'm not sure what happened there. But it is a beautiful, and I make dances and house tours. Okay. Okay. Well, I know that there has been some discrepancies or some challenges with persons who are children who join a channel that is not made for kids. So that is something I have to do. Oh, I would have to do some more research about, because it can cause, it can affect your channel. But nonetheless, that's something that I'll have to research. But how was your week? I had a good week. I can't complain. God has been so good. When I think about the blessing, like sometimes, like for this week, I can't think about anything that has been so grossly wrong. I it's a appreciative one as well. Sometimes when I for this week I just feel a spirit of gratefulness to appreciate the things that I have now in my life. Like to have my family, my friends, to have uh, colleagues, to be able to move, to be able to provide, and all of that. It has been such a beautiful week. I Yeah, so you guys are talking there. So there isn't anything that I can complain about. I also feeling so overwhelmed with joy and all, knowing that you are being such an inspiring leader to others. I would have attended some functions this week, and to see the outpour of appreciation of your presence being there, that is something that just warms my heart. And so many other things, like God has been so good to us, to allow me to come back here another evening to speak with you guys. Last week I was at 900 and where nine somewhere in the 900 bracket, and a lot of persons were here declaring that I am going to reach my 1,000 by the week to end, and it has manifested because Sunday I did hit my 1,000 mark. So yes, so glory be to God for that. I just want to share that anything that you want in this life, you can manifest. It can be manifested, but you have to speak it. You declare by your words and you believe that it is so, and it will be. So those are my things for the week, and I would have seen where persons have been there supporting me as well, putting me up on their status, on their posts. It's posts over here, putting me up on their posts and rooting me on to get to that mark. And not a lot of persons want to take the time out to do that. So when persons go out of their way to do that, that is something that I really, really do appreciate. It is also a new month, and that is something too that we have to give God thanks for our lives to be spared to see yet a new month. And so many things could have happened in the past month, but we're here now, alive and well in April. I can't believe that we reached April already. The time goes by so fast. We soon reach summer. Can you believe it? We soon be at summer. Summer. My channel is officially monetized, and I've noticed some of my fellow YouTubers entering this live videos, but I'm grateful because what God has a lie, no one can stop, no weapon formed. In Jesus' name. Yeah, and I find that too, Lexi, that a lot of persons were in this space, and it's a big enough space for everyone. And I find that in Jamaica we call it bad mind. You may say it is jealousy and whatever, but we are here to support each other, or we should be here to support each other nonetheless. But you find that persons here, the mindset is different, because the content that you may have, Lexi, may not be the content that I have, and persons gravitate to you. My host of persons may gravitate to me and not gravitate to you, but what is important is that we all are going to make it at the finish line. We're here for the same objective. You want to be monetized, I want to be monetized, and can use this as my generation um, wealth. Another person is the same. Everybody has different view of coming on here. Some persons, they just do it for fun. Oh, nothing intended, they just do it for fun. But as you rightly say, you see, whatever God is in, there is nothing at all from the face of this earth can come and do anything to it. Nothing. I'm a living testy. I have many testimonies about those in situations as well. But you said it right. You said it so well that no weapon form against you, no weapon form against your channel, none of it shall stop you. And you see these things, see, when I see people sabotaging people like that, that is the thing that I do. I just pivot with positivity. I pivot with support. So, Lucy Lou, when I'm through, I will definitely come over. I hope you have a playlist. What I normally do is to play person's playlist, just run it out. I also support by playing from other devices to, allow persons to get their watch hour, because the watch hours are hard to come by. And it's not just the sub. I was looking at it the other day, like, which do you prefer? Do you prefer to have a lot of subscribers and persons don't watch your videos, or do you prefer to just grow at a pace and have develop relationship to have persons to watch your videos? And I'm looking at it. Yes, it's hard to get the subscription, and it's also hard to get the watch hours, but I believe that the watch hours are harder to get, to me, that's my opinion, than the subscribers. So I tend to maximize on making daily videos and also to do my live. So this is a way of, helping my channel to reach its full potential. So I do understand how it feels to have persons during my course of, here. I would have had person. It used to annoy me, Lexi, to see that, oh, today I'm at 10 subscribers, and then tomorrow morning when we get up, you see me gone down to 5. So me I say, them people are not easy. Why would you come over here, come and disturb my mind? If you don't want to subscribe, don't come to my channel. But then I understand too that YouTube does it. YouTube do get persons off your channel if they do not um subscribe the right way, like watching a video and stuff like that. The sub just coming on and subbing and going, it does not work. So I learned that. I also learned not to watch the display on my dashboard for persons. You see on your display you can see subscribe, unsubscribe. That part I avoid completely. So I don't get no annoyance. I just go with the flow. I just go with the flow. Whatever it is, I know that it will be done at the right time in Jesus' name. Hi, Anisha. Thank you so much for stopping by, my sweet darling. How are you doing? VC, thank you. And Keisha, thank you so much for stopping by. I was saying that, VC, I'm supposed to go out, but I said, no, I'm alive. I'm trying to help me. Root for me last week for me reach my 1,000 and we go jump ship and go and leave, I have to dress up because I'm going out on a hot date after. I'll pass on the one before, but I'm going out on the one after. Okay, thank you. So persons who are just joining, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap the screen to like the live. Thank you so much. So we're just talking about my tea time. How are you? How was the week? I was sharing about my week, and Lexi was talking about her experience here being monetized and how persons are disliking her videos and all. So that is something that would affect her channel negatively, to have persons to come over. So I was just explaining as well that you have persons who in Jamaica we say bad man. Nobody no likes nobody grow past them. I don't know why. And funny enough, I was having that same conversation earlier with someone, and the person was saying that, persons just don't like you for simple things that you have no control over. Like if I'm this way, I did not make myself this way. Anisha did not make herself that way. VC did not make herself. Lexi did not make herself. All of us were created by God uniquely. So if I portray some skills that you don't have, leave the person alone. Let the person live You have something that the person don't have either. All of us can't be the same. What matters is what is in the heart. So that's all we should just strive for, to have good heart and mind towards each other. Because at the end of the day, what are we going to do? Kill each other? When you kill me, somebody else will come back at you because you kill their loved ones. Meaning with words, if you damage or try to tarnish my character or whatever it may be, best believe that there are persons out there who are going to come at you too. And sometimes, I don't know, come, them will come. If you trouble me, best believe, say, them will come not with any weapon, but the weapon of the Holy Spirit, and that are the worst weapon. So when you see certain people out there, leave them alone in Jesus' name. Leave them alone in Jesus' name. You see, it say, touch not the Lord anointing. And some persons, they're going on with their peaceful life. If you can't do good for them, leave them alone. Yeah. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you, thank you. So, guys, persons are trying to come over upon Lexi, so we have to just change the energy. So, I would like for us to just go over to Lexi, Life with Lexi Lou, and watch out some of our videos. Then let the video then play, and like up our videos, them and all of that. And I commit to go and play her playlist and some of her videos, let them run. It's easier for me to do it on the laptop than to do it on my phone. So yeah, we're going to show you're going to be okay, Lexi. Going to play your videos, let your videos run. And we know also that if you don't, not because you're monetized, it means that you're automatically going to get money from YouTube. There are certain criteria and you have to meet them to get money. Persons in Jamaica, we don't get no perks. Sometimes I have heard that you have to wait 6 months depending on how your channel is going. So if persons don't watch your videos or to watch out the ads on the videos and stuff, you don't get nothing. So not because somebody's monetized means that they are getting it, they're well okay and all of that on YouTube. No. We have to put in the support. And I also find that persons who come on YouTube to do negative or to put negative content or content that are controversy, they get more attention than the persons who are here vibing positively, coming with the word and all of that. We tend to get less support. I'm trying to sub to others in the live, but it doesn't give me the option. What you can do, Lexi, is just to take a screenshot of it, and when you get off the live, you can just go to their channel. It may be a little bit difficult now, or if you can't do that on your phone, you can write down the names of the persons here. And I'm telling you that everyone that you see here, they are good people. So you support them, they will definitely be supporting you as well. Auntie Trish, hi. Thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. At one point, I was here saying, okay, I'm going to wing it. Every night I come here, I try to wing it. But I said, oh, my persons, I know some persons were having a championship league in Jamaica now, but I know it's a Saturday night and the time changed, so it's late. It's 9 o'clock in the US now. So persons may be off to bed and all of that. But I thank you guys so much for stopping by and just to keep my company for a little while. Last week, you guys, the persons who were here, they got me on a marathon. Me say, Anisha, I chat so till 3 hours me over here chatting now. When me look on my side, I don't see my water bottle. And then they might say, steer. I said, oh my gosh, but I say I have to stay because, I want to keep their company and I want also for more persons to come on to get me to the mark. Your spirit, yes, your high spirit is lifted. Okay, thank you, Anisha. Thank you. Okay, great, Lexi. Great. And please remember to watch a video. I can't stress that enough because me not like it. I don't like to see my number at high and then when we go back, me see it go down. So please remember to do it the right way. To watch a video of the person's channel. If it is long and you don't have the time, you can watch at least 3 minutes and go back or so. But don't just stop, go over there and sub and leave the person. It's not going to stick. And it's hard to know that I have done it the right way, and when your time to do it, it's not done for me, you know? But yeah. Um yes, that's great, Lexi. That's great. That's great. See, Frankie saying that, okay, so you guys are doing that. Auntie Trish, it is 1,000. I'm at 1,000. So next I want to go to 2,000. But I was talking about the importance of having, which is better to have a lot of subscribers or to have persons, the minimum amount and they watch your video, because I noticed that some persons, they may have a whole lot of subscribers, but when you go, they are not viewing your videos. So yeah, just put it there to see what it will be. uh okay, yes, so I made it to the 1,000. Glory be to God. And I am looking forward to greater things. I'm so appreciative of the persons who came in and to motivate me last week. They stayed up, as I was saying earlier, that I stood here for I sat here for 3 hours last week. And, knowing that everybody manifesting 1,000 by, I mean, I say, man, when we come off of the live, guys, man, tell me so where's this power now? When we come off of the live, me just see me something, I go 1, 2. I was at 67, 967. And by Sunday morning, by Sunday, when was the 31st? So I got up on the 1st of the month with over 1,000 subscribers. Yes. So glory be to God. He made me finish the month with what I had asked for and what you guys would have manifested. So yes, so anything you want, you put it out there and he will provide. Yeah. Yes, Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa, for stopping by. Guys, if you have not yet connected with Lisa, you want to know about money management, what's on the stock market, and all those beautiful things, how to make your money work for you, you can check out Lisa J Stock. It's all in God's timing. Yes, indeed. And to be honest, I never knew that I had that within me. To be sitting somewhere, I sat here like over 3 hours, just sitting and I don't know what to talk about. And when I talk, well, persons were there talking to me, persons came on, and it was that live last week. I got the most persons coming on, the most views, persons, the most like and all of that. So everything was just the most chat. But if I know some could have chat so long. Lady J, welcome, Lady J. How are you, sweet darling? Yes, Lady J was in the house with me the whole time. Lady J, I root me on. Lady J, see, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay. So, as I was sharing earlier, that my invitation, I had to put it aside because we said, no, sir, if I go out wherever I was going, I'm not going to make it for my life this evening. I'm no more company to say thank you, like verbally to say thank you for the love and support that you guys would have shared with me throughout this journey. So Lady J and Joan, a lot of other persons were on it, perhaps left their phone running for me and all of that. So God is so good. And I'm looking at it and I say, if I can do it, you can do it too. Like as Auntie Trish said, it's just time and God. Everything is just in his hands. So we just have to allow ourselves to grow and to progress according to his way. And off I go. It's not that there is more room for improvement. And I was sharing too that it, for me, if I rather to have the handful of persons rooting for KC and is watching my videos. I don't want to have a whole lot and you are not engaged with what I'm putting out there. So yes, even though we want the 10 and the 15 and the 20,000 and the 100,000, but we can't, it, well, just that's my opinion, to have all those persons on in numbers and there is no time spent with you. Yeah. And Bird, yes, I would love to see you tonight, Bird. Bird was there the entire time. I haven't seen him yet. I hope he joins the live. But I've seen where he had commented under my videos and stuff. I also, to support Bird. I haven't seen where he has not put out any videos since. But yeah, man, Bird was there. Bird, they have some good people. Sometimes in life when things happen, I said, sometimes you may think that people are this way, but you have some really good people out there. And it just opened my heart. It warms my heart to see that the persons who are here supporting me, I've never met them. I've never met them, I never see them in my life. And also, when I place my buy me a coffee person were there commenting to support. I mean, I said, look at that mercy. But God is good. God is good. A blessing that I did this week really spoke to me about how have we changed our life becoming a Christian. Are we there for doing good service, or are we just there to carry the name? Because you have the closet. When you declutter your closet, you feel so light afterwards. Even when you get up and you feel lousy and you take a shower, you feel better. If you wash your hair and comb it, you feel so better and you look so beautiful. It's the same thing with our heart. When we cleanse our heart with righteousness, it just makes we feel better too. So, yes, congratulations on my weight loss too. Thank you, Auntie Trish. I think I'm gonna stay here. Like this young man coming in, boy, can you stand up? If me stand up, no mash me, I mash up your head. Me love going with the foolishness, you see. That's me see thing. What you're going with the foolishness, you can. But I guess it's good to laugh. It's good to laugh. I should have tell them, say, go over my channel, click on the channel and go look. You'll see me standing up in a whole lot of pictures and a whole lot of videos over there. But it's a beautiful thing. Sometimes I'm very cautious on how I do speak to. I was sharing that sometimes the way I may talk, I don't want it to be misconstrued because I'm just this jovial spirit. If I call you dear, it's not like I'm coming on to you or I'm, imposing anything. And likewise, if some persons they may say hon or hey sweet lady or hey sweet girl, I'm not gonna pick up my head to say, yeah, I'm calling me sweet lady or I'm calling me sweet girl. It's just how the person speak. So it's just that's just me. That's just my vibe. So I just say when they do that, man, mash up your head. Yeah, you said baby, and it doesn't mean anything. Some people will say, "Oh yeah, call it a guy baby." What you call a guy baby for? Yeah, whatever. But I don't take anything from those things. I learn to appreciate people for who they are, and who they are is just their natural being, and there is nothing that I can do to somebody unless they want to change. Hi Allegra, my sweet darling. I was watching your video before I came on here, your birthday video. I hope you had a wonderful day. I haven't gone all the way through. I think I'm at 14 minutes where you're putting on your clothes and all of that, trying on. You always come up with the good stuff, them, hot girl. She just hot so, but I love your vibe. I love it. I love it. I love it. When I'm through, I'm going to go and finish watching your video. I'm gonna say when I get older, I want to be like you. Eat up the good things and take care of my body and just go on and live. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap the screen to like the live. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, me see some things that go up in the chat. Me have to stay, look here to read. On this platform of that, this is we're walking with God timing because it is best. It is the best way to flow. That is so true, Lady J. So so true. We can't do nothing. That may I say. I try not to overwork myself because and it is so hard to have a channel and to have your 9 to 5 as is. It is stressful at work and stressful before you go to work, stressful after work, just to contend. Well, I'm speaking about my country, to contend with the people them on the road. They have some people, me have to just calm to, because we know persons out there are going through stuff. They are driving, but their mind not here. So you have to be so alert every time, and sometimes they come and them do some stupidness. So you have to be there, and then you have to be coming back with the same thing. And every time like persons do those stuff to me, like horrible stuff on the road, and they can bag you up to. I remember my friend, when my friend said, Kemis, yeah, when you start driving, you're not going to be so calm again, because then people are them sick. And it's so true. Every time we go out there, like me, like them trying to get me out with foolishness, I remember his voice to say, but just bite your lip and go on. They say they will make Christian cuss. But me now wind down my mirror and cuss down the glass and cuss nobody, okay? Um yes, Lady J, still homemade coffee. Thank you, my darling. Whenever you can, my dear, it is there. Um, I'm in the background. Okay, Auntie Trish, I know them later. I know it. It's a cute top you have on my eyes. Laughter is good for the soul. Yes, it's actually a dress. Me tell you, I come over here and somebody came in and I talked about stand up. So I was just sharing to them, Auntie Trish, if me stand up, me I gonna make your head. Me I gonna lick your chip. But I leave it. If you want to see how I am, you go over to my channel and click on my video and you will see me when I stand up, okay? I may stand up at the end of my life. If you stay over here until my life end, I may stand up and show you my dress, okay? I you're saying that I saw that one where you said that you said baby. My love, sorry, I'm late in line just for a few hours. Okay, my darling. Okay. So you're having your birthday weekend vibe there. And you see Auntie Trish is telling you a happy birthday. Hi Vico. Is it Vico? Hi Vico from Nigeria. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Casey. I do daily inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds, and on a Saturday, I usually come live to have a little review of what I shared on my videos and also about my week. So it's good to have you here from Nigeria, and I am hosting from Jamaica. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you have not yet double tap the screen to like the live, you can do so for me, please. It's Marvella. Hi, Marvella. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. How are you? How are you, Marvella? Do you have a good week? Hi, Lashana. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, 5G, for rolling into 5G. Thank you, guys. I was sharing earlier that I really appreciate the love and the support that you guys have shared on my channel for me reaching this mark, and more is yet to come. Yeah. So I thank you for all the persons who would have stayed with me to manifest, and persons who shared me on their post and status, all of those good stuff. Thank you so, so much. Like each time I see new persons, I'm saying it, but I really, really, really do appreciate it. Um, Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, 5G. I really do. Um, yes, I said this week I'm coming with my water. If you know Jamaicans and thir. I come in with my water, but I'm not going to sit here. Last week I was here, Lady J, she was here with me, and I sat here, and I spent over 3 hours talking. I never know say me have that in me. I talk, I'm not drink no water. Now do it again. Mm. But it was worth it. Thank you so much, Lashana. Thank you. You know when you just start YouTube and they say you have to like the requirements meeting the 1,000 and the 4,000 watch hours and all of that. And yeah, say you just there, you are just at, what do you call it now? Number one. You come on and you get 1 subscriber, yeah? And you say, oh my God, when me I go reach 1,000? Yeah, Bird made it, so I want to see Bird come. Bird! If you come over here, Bird, wherever you are, we're asking for you, Bird. Come on in. And if you're sitting there behind the screen, Bird, just let me know that you're here. Because I know a lot of persons that sit behind the screen are silent watchers. But I would love to hear from Bird. Yeah, so sometimes, well, when I started and I heard that I have to go to the 4,000 watch hours and the 1,000 mark, the subscriber mark, and you're there. Well, for me, I'm there thinking, oh, when me I gonna reach so 1,000 sound like a whole leap. When am I going to get there? And like the 4,000 watch hour, how am I going to do it? And all of that, but nothing beat a plan. You have to have a strategy, and it takes the right persons, that the right community to be a part, to support and to encourage you along the way. The right energy is a whole, well, it means a whole lot to me, and there's no way you can be on a journey and you don't put in, you don't practice. If I see persons, I was watching someone's motivational talk, I think it's Nicole, and she was talking about to be careful of the company that you have. And at the end of the road, there isn't anybody there with you. Your mother birthed you. You have to, be there for yourself to go on the journey. But going through life lesson, it just, taking us on the practice mode. There's no way you're going to go to a war. Nobody get up and go to a war just so without analyzing what their opponent is coming with and preparing themselves to go to the battle. Nobody, and it's just the same with us. We don't just get up and go there and say, oh, me I go jump in the ocean. I'm going to do this. I'm sure we sat down and we said, okay, I want to do a YouTube channel, and this is what I'm going to name it, Anisha LTV. What the L mean, Anisha? That's your last name? Or is it Lady J? Whatever. You must have thought about it before you put out the name to say, this is the name of my channel. And also, then you're going to say, what am I going to do? What is it that people like to do? And how am I going to set up the channel? What photo I'm going to put on it? What is going to be my description? Everything, you think about it before you put it out there. And when you come out there now, that's when you start to do the other part. You going into the battlefield now. You come out in the worms. Then you come out in that first, you have to get up here, so right. You have to get the mind part right because people will make you lose it over here. I'm telling you. But you have to first align here before you come on the streets. It's your middle initial. Okay, see? So it means something. So that's why that you see that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And I'm sure everybody name have some meaning towards it. But what, as I was saying, when we come out here not knowing what we're going to what is going to be against us or contenders. But first, we have to ensure that we have the right mindset to battle whatever come against us. So having the right mindset. And also when I started I said this so many times that I was a little bit shy here. Me just shy here because it's new to me. Generally, I am not a shy person. You hear me speak my rhythms and all of that. Sometimes I can be a whole vibe. And that's what I mentioned last week too. So if persons are not, or if my partner does not understand the type of girl I am, I don't think he has to have a strong mind to deal with me because you're going to misconstrue the whole lot and I'm going to mess with your head. And there's no way, there's no pun intended. I do things and me not mean anything from it. And as I was saying earlier, that Auntie Tricia was saying she called people baby. If you have your partner, you're gonna hear your lady and say, "Hey baby," you're gonna say, "Oh, why you call him my baby for?" But you supposed to know, say that's how she is. She don't mean anything from calling the person baby. Like, anyways, when what I was just sharing that to say that I am not shy. I was just new to this platform and I had to take my time to pivot to get to know and to understand and all of that. But my journey, it has been a lesson and it has helped me to grow, to build my confidence. It has helped me to come out of, well, that is basically it, to be more assertive too and to do well or to do better in public speaking. I also see where basically building confidence there to explore new things too. Because going out, I realized that I'm not feeling cute about taking out my phone to put it up and all. When we put it up now, there are persons coming in to say, "Hey, I want you, I want you. You have video." Or I want to come in on the video too. Whenever I'm doing my videos, I see persons walking in it. So I say, okay, it's not that bad. I'm, gravitating, or the energy is outpouring there. I also find that I open up because I'm already a creative person, but more. And I was thinking about all these things, me don't know, me get the spirit of or the sense of meditation for the week and going through the week, persons just came on talking about the same thing, like gratefulness, how good God is, because some of the things we take for granted are some of the things we make to make problems that I don't have no time, no energy to hackle up myself over foolishness. So if you're going to come with your behavior or your mental disorder, please, I don't have any time. And it just started like on that day, on Friday. My coworker came and she was there talking to me. I think I'm me alone, I'm the only soldier, like a woman soldier, because I was, what you call it now, grown or nurtured and molded by men. A whole lot of men in my circle that would have said, dash with that. I can talk to me in that voice for me not to the ball, everything people say to me, me a ball. So I give God thanks that I would have um have them in my life then to mold me into the young lady that I am today. And you would have seen my friend when he come over here, John. John would say, hey, criminal, but he'd say those things that he would, or how he spoke, is because he know that we can reason. And when we do our reason, he must say, no man, this is a reason they are like criminal. So we have some real hardcore reasoning. So those things like persons would come in my life to mold me and to encourage me along the way to be who I am now. And we can, hold my own. And as I was saying about the disorder, my friend, she came up and she was saying, Lord, me glad some is a 70s babies because I can't understand people that don't have no mental fortitude. Everything they talk about, oh, I'm so stressed today. I am not doing this and not doing that because as is, you are in this position. She was talking about a position. Let's say that the person is a doctor. The person called to say, I can't deal with this. So she said, when I said I go to school for, where I call a bad girl, me think I did me alone bad. Because when I'm ready to tell you, I tell you straight. I'm not in no foolishness, come tell me about this and that. So when she said that, I thought that mine was bad, but when she mentioned it, she said that, look here, our parents tell her, say, look for me good. You see, when you go out there for defend the people, then remember someone just pretends them in our life. But dead. I mean, so when she tell me that, I say, oh my God, a real gangster this, but a gangster with brains. So she come in and she say, what if these young kids supposed to grow up how we had? Them couldn't manage it. Because me have to go through, can you imagine your parents that tell us say, me dad you have to go out there go defend the people them and that me send you go to school for go defend the people them. Where you come me and me ears for. But me I look funny but it's the same thing like sometime ago I used to think about oh I'm not this and I'm not this and me have to get some bad up to say looking at the mirror. You have two foot. Where yo dash for that I pay them something there. I mean, I said, there's no way we can take up myself and to go, baby, even my son. The other day I saw where he's training, he's doing, what you call it now, tracks. So him come and all the hand in here, so the hand middle burst up and the knee burst up and thing. So me I said, no man, you have to go stop the tracks, you know. Because you can't chip up yourself. So I look for me and say, Mommy, what you talk about? I not stop doing no tracks. I have to beat the country boy them. Because he come home, and say, the boys them from the country have the stamina, so the country boy them can show them, teach them a lesson. So it's a rivalry now, them have come back, build up to the point where them start lift weights and things, so say, nah, stop. You have to beat back your boy them, the country boy them. So he's still training. I said that drive and tenacity that is in him, that's what I want. Because gone are even now in today's society, you have persons going out there getting injured and whatever the case may be, your disappointments, the mishaps, anything at all that comes at you, what are you going to do to say, oh, this happened to me, I go stop. Me can't continue because my hands are bruised or my feet and whatever, you still have to go on. So I'm just sharing this to say that whatever we are doing, we just have to, whatever may happen along the way, just keep on chatting. We're chatting on, we're chatting on, we're chatting on, we're chatting on. And also remember, I was speaking about how God would have created persons in your environment to mold and to create the person that you are today. And I was sharing about the gratefulness. You see, that lady came in and say that, she just appreciate that she was born in the 70s. And I sit down and I said, them little baby things that where people are come at you, oh, you did say this, you did do this. I don't have no time to waste my energy to look on those things. There are greater things in life that need my focus. So the mere fact that me have my family there and people to feed when I have no food to eat, the mere fact that um you have persons looking out for you to support them. Even today we're saying that God is so good. We are able to walk. Yeah? Some persons are able, you're in the sun, you're able to go in your car and to sit down. Some have cars, some not have AC, but if you have AC, give God thanks. Some people have a roof over their head. Some people then just have to put a makeshift zinc over their head just for the roof. Some people have meal, one meal and it has to stretch. What am I worried about? What am I causing problems on myself for? I don't have this, I don't have that. Whatever you have, you give God thanks for. And you try not to cause chaos in the moment. Like some of us, we don't like to see things going good. When things are going good, we try to, pivot that. But is it that that is something that you really need in your atmosphere at the moment? And have you ever sat down and just reflect on life to say that, this is why I'm so? I did that. I did that as I was speaking to you. Well, as I was reflecting the other day with the young lady, I always say to myself, say I want a stubborn girl. But then when I look deeper in it, me say I'm not stubborn, I'm stubborn. I'm determined. I'm a determined girl. Me eliminate stubbornness. I am a determined woman because from I was small, I know that you can't come to me and tell me anything. There is no way you can come to me and say, Kemisha, don't do this because it is so. I mean, no, say no. So, for example, don't go to school. I have to go to school. Fly high, fly low, me have go to school. Because I know that education is important. There is no way you're going to tell me that no, to say don't do this or do something. But first time, I used to think that, oh, you're so stubborn because me not, in my head, me say it is stubbornness. But looking at it deeper now, it is not. When you know the right thing, you do the right thing. And I'm so grateful that I am aware of doing the right thing from a tender age. Um, Billy, thank you so much for stopping by. Billy, how are you? How are you, my dear? I know that person's jigsaw. I saw a lot of stuff going up. You see, let me see what you guys are talking about in the chat. Um, to look here now. Me think can't go up. What's happening here? Okay, so RN is still here. She's saying hi to persons here. Everybody, we wave to VC. Yes, VC is in the house. She's always here to support. So you guys will see her. I believe she's going live next week. She said the second Saturday of the month she goes live. So she will be going live next week. God's willing. Having support is the biggest flex. Yeah, yes. You know how it feels to know that I'm here and I have persons coming by to say hello to me. Yeah, so she going live next week. Okay, Auntie Trish. Okay, Auntie Trish. Yes, so it is so good to have persons here tuning in to KC Saturday behind Saturday. Saturday behind Saturday. I know Saturday behind Saturday and Saturday after Saturday. Saturday after Saturday to support me. I am so appreciative of that. To know that you have one, even like when you put out a video and you see one person comment on it to say that you have truly inspired me and say something else. You feel so good about it. You know that somebody, at least one person, come out and really enjoy what you did. And I always say I get this from VCS. If one person see it, that means that other persons are seeing it. And if you have any doubt about it, just believe that other persons will have doubt about it too. But we don't focus on the negative, we focus on the positive. So you go out and one person yeah, other persons are gonna see. It's just that she or he talk. The next person may not talk. I know how it feels, and I thank God for it. Yes, yes. I think we all do know how that is. And if we want to say, she goes at 7, so that would be your 8 o'clock. So yeah, it would be your 8 o'clock, Auntie Trish. Your 8 o'clock. So we have done a whole lot since I've been here. How God has been so good. We spoke about that. Me being at the 960 something at the beginning of the live and ended with 1,000 and thing. I think I'm 1,020 something now. Hi Joshua, how are you? Hey Tioni, thank you guys who are coming in. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap comes up, bam, bam, and like the live. Hi, Joshua. Joshua, you do it better than everybody else. Joshua does it better than everybody else. Joshua does an excellent job. Come on. Hmm. Tioni, welcome, welcome. How are you doing, my dear? I am doing well. See, two of us say the same thing one time. I am doing well. I am doing well, giving God thanks. Giving God thanks. There is not anything more attractive than seeing persons giving God thanks. And yesterday when I was at the function, I said the most beautiful thing, is to see your young people praising God. And it's so attractive to me. Well, it's an attraction to see a young man praise God, like truly praising God and giving his testimony and saying things about how the Lord would have helped him. So persons who have not yet tuned in or are not aware of this young man, I was so drawn by his testimony. Jason Mighty. I know Jamaicans will know Jason Mighty. When me hear Mighty, I think say it would be a big man. But Jason Mighty, he is a gospel artist, and a misfortune happened in his life where he went on the streets at a young age, but God would have, hold him and guide him along the way for his victory. Now he is, a gospel artist with his family living up for the Lord as well. I know persons here know the song about I wish somebody's soul would I catch a fire. Yeah, the song there. I love to see there's something that I love to see young people serving God, looking beautiful. Like I don't think that because you're serving the Lord, you're supposed to look less than you. Look beautiful, babe, comb your hair, put on your nice clothes and all of that. Young people, you're prized. We are prized. And we are representation of Christ himself. So why is it that we're supposed to look less than? Come on now. I'm sure don't say when we step out and think people have to look and say, oh, I mean when you say that, oh, and just open your mouth and to speak about the Lord, it just makes the atmosphere just different. Well, that's my experience. So when I saw that young man, the young man came out and started talking about the goodness of God and how his life has changed and all of that. And I said, wow, beautiful. And the young guys, them look so beautiful too. So beautiful. And to be in an atmosphere too where when you say it's worship time, everybody's in the mood of worship. It's just a blessing because certain places in the world you're not privy to doing that. So it's a beautiful thing. When I mentioned earlier about persons supporting your channel, which do you prefer to have the subscribers or to have the number, the watch time? And then I saw someone came in, it dawned on me because we were having this conversation the other day, and the person mentioned that which is better, is it love or loyalty? And I remember I shared with the person that, I much prefer to have someone who is loyal to me, because that person being loyal, that I will in return see the love or get love from the person. And she was saying the same thing as well, that that's how she view that question. So I just want to hear how you guys feel about love and loyalty. Would you like someone to love you or to be loyal to you? Which do you prefer? And then we can go into the lesson. I just want to hear your views on that topic. We all have different opinions, but just to understand where it is coming from, it gives me a greater insight of the the topic. So, which do you prefer? Do you prefer to have someone who loves you? Love is relative, or someone who is loyal to you? It's relative too. I appreciate having good people in my corner. It's a blessing. So good people in your corner meaning what, VC? Is it that you prefer you prefer them being loyal to you, or prefer them loving you? How do you view it? How do you view both? Like love? You prefer somebody saying, "Oh, I love you, VC," or you have somebody who is always there for you? How do you view it? Well, my or you want both. But if you're supposed to choose one, nobody come over here with that. You have to choose one. If you're supposed to choose one, which one of them you choose? That's the question. Mm-mm. You can't choose both of them. If you're supposed to choose love or loyalty, which one of them you are going to choose? I'm asking everyone. So you just put in the chat, love or loyalty, which one of them? Me no know. You see her? You have come with a diplomatic answer, Boto. I appreciate having. Look here, miss. Me say, which one of them you prefer? Okay, so you choose loyalty. Anybody else just weighing on this? We can both learn from this. Love or loyalty. Because I find that love is relative nowadays, People will say they love you, but the action is different. I can easily well say, "Oh, I love you." And I was saying to Nima some time ago, Nima, big up yourself wherever you are. We Caribbean people, we don't use love loosely. It has to mean something to us to really say that we love you. But when yeah, it has to mean something. But nowadays, I realize that a lot of persons, they will say, "Oh, I love you, I love you." And it doesn't mean anything. But when somebody is loyal to you, as we know, me have a loyal supporters, them not care what they did with KC. I can't always count on them being there for me. And they may not always say, "Oh, I love you, I love you." But they're always there for me. So that's what I want. I would prefer to know that someone is loyal to me than the person saying I love you, or to say love, love, love. Because I think from love, from loyalty, you can grow into love. Yeah? So like how you there, VC, I know because of your loyalty to me, I I know you love me. But if every day you get up and I say, "Oh, I love you," I never yet come over here, go and watch my video, or I never yet come on one of my live, or I never yet come and do anything to show that you really love me. Do you really love me? But it doesn't, but doesn't genuine love result in loyalty? Yes. But how are you going to develop that genuine love? "I love you" is best head when it's seen. Yes. I think so too, Billy. I think so. I think so. Because remember, love is a verb, it's action. There's no way VC may ever say, "I love you, VC." And every day me just say, "I love you, VC. I love you, VC." Yeah. It has to be portrayed. So thank you, right? Thank you, Billy, for that. And through that, you see by action, the person is always there. And I think result in loyalty. So through that, then you get what the person or how the person really feels about you. Love sometimes is word of mouth. Loyalty is action, actual doing. Yes. Yes. Loyalty leads to love. Yes. And what's called a bite. Exactly. Every day they come and tell us say, I love you, and then I have to say you're hungry. Don't let me laugh out. Exactly my point. The not so you have when I saw that question and say it's a ticklish one, I know, but it's a reality. How do we or what is it that we want for our life? Do we want to be said like words to be said to us? We appreciate words being said to us and no action. I mean, some people really do love that, love to hear nice things, but then there are other persons who love the action. So hence why I something there I asked that. Um more dry like cook. Exactly. And it comes back to that you have to have your standards, set your standards that are non-negotiable. So you can't come over here and say, oh, I love you, as VC said. And there's not one day you consider me to say, okay, VC, you want some water to drink? I say that you whatever. There's no way you can say look and you don't represent me well either. Like where they say where that go? Where is that going? But we just have to sit and learn about ourselves, understand who we are, and know what best suits us and who best suits us. Because as I mentioned, that persons may go for that. It may be rewarding to them, but for some persons it's not. So it's your opinion, not fighting anybody on their opinion and their how they feel about this, but I'm just shedding my view on this matter as well. I prefer to have someone being loyal to me. If we if I'm down today, you are down with me. If me not have no money, you're there with me. When me have my money, you're there with me same way. If me vex with you, you know say me just vex and we gone. Tomorrow, new mercies, we gone back to it again. We not have no time for no bugger, lele, I carry malice and this and that and all of that. And we're not into that. We're both winning together. So we're going to be loyal to each other. And same so we can put it back. You see, when you do anything wrong, Jesus punish we. Like have anything hold up over we head to say, oh, Casey, you did that today. Yes, we go to him to speak about or to pray and to repent and all of that. But God love, I would put it because He is that way to us, loyal to us, giving us new mercies daily. It manifested into the love, the true, genuine love He has for us. Because some of us, we are so bitter, and if it was a man who was overseeing us, we would be gone. Totally gone. Totally. And nowadays, if you say something wrong, you may just say something, and not mean anything about it or do something and not conscious of what you're doing. And the person who you think love you, then gone out of your life. They say, oh no, I can't do this with you because you did this or you said this and you da. I'm gone, them gone. Some of them gone without notice. Them gone. So what is it? Is that love because the person that say I love you so many times, but because you would have messed up, the person would have left. And sometimes it's some simple things. But when you have a loyal person around you, it's a different narrative. So me think about these things. It's a good question. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. It's a very good thing, very good question that I had meditated on. That's a quote. That's a quote that was inspired by John 3, verse 18. You would say, my children, we must not only talk about loving people, we must show we love people by what we do for them. We must really love them. Amen. And it is so true. Yeah, show them, say you love them. Show them. There's no way every time, as you're right, Billy, every day you're going to get up and to be saying the same thing. Oh, I love you. And there is nothing coming from it. Nothing at all. Nothing. So I really do appreciate everyone who stopped by and to support me from when we start my first video in September. Remember we see me not even know what it well, the other day I was doing my reflection to putting out long form videos. I'm putting them together myself. Some of it sound, but it's growth and persons who were there from then, some of them are still here. I would have seen where persons who started with us, some of us are not there anymore. But the persons who are here, I give God thanks for all of you for being here to support each other, not just me, but to support other persons. And we can only get better. We can only get better. That's what I always say to myself. We can only get better. If you're going to look on yourself, look in the mirror, I look in the mirror and speak to myself daily. You got this. You are so beautiful and wonderfully made. You are more precious than rubies. Yeah? All of that. And I'm saying to myself, look how rubies are precious, and my father said that I'm more precious than rubies. And he also said that richness in one hand and life, long life and honor in the next. I manifest that every day. So anybody coming on my way, I'm blessed you know. I'm blessed you know with my mouth, because he tell me said the life and death is in the power of my tongue. I'm blessed you know with my mouth. And I also, whoever come and I hold you or I hug you, you're getting a holy hug. So I'm just saying that we have to speak. We have to speak, and whatever we speak, just best believe that it is happening in God's timing. So when I look back on myself, I see growth. Then I was a little bit, as stated, just testing the water. But now I'm able to sit up and to talk to you guys, to talk. Sometimes I not even go by a script. I just talk and just talk things that flow within me. And also to do my videos, be creative. Sometimes I do it. I don't know where it came from to say good morning and going back, Mr. But I never started with that. And even the last part to say, remember to inspire someone. I didn't, I don't know where it comes from, but I am grateful that it happened. And I'm so grateful that the Lord would have kept me in my right mind to come this far. It is not an easy journey. And I don't remember who I was talking to say that sometimes I see some people going through their life. You would have seen them in the glamour, like you'd have seen me poised and nice, or whoever else is here, you'd have seen them talking and all of that. But it takes some months and days and years of practice to talk a particular way, to present themselves a particular way rather, to be who they are now. Some persons you see them in this body like temple, you don't know when them did they were not in that shell. It took them some time to come to where they are now. And as Lexi was saying that she would have worked so hard to get monetized, and persons now coming over to dislike her videos and all. But no one knew when she was working tirelessly to do her videos, thinking about things how like creative ways to put out her videos and all those things. Sometimes we see the people then put out their video and they look so nice. And you don't know all the challenges that they had to overcome to do that. So you know, just give persons grace. What you're seeing now is not how I was before. And I'm sure when you see my video, we do a lot of editing, so it's not, you know, what it is. Um, Perfect. It's not perfect. But we just have to give thanks and be grateful for where, well, I'm saying it for myself, to be grateful to where I am. Some things only show up in the doing. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much, VC. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I said I have to be drinking my water tonight. Because last week me chat night 3 hours and me no drink no water. Me say, and then now one me, I want to see Bird. When Bird come over here, man. I don't know, Bird probably having an early rest tonight. When Bird come, Bird give me a little vibe. But I want to go through my lesson, the lessons that I would have shared earlier this week. How, oh, yes, I wanted to ask you guys this question too. I spoke about self-respect and we having standards, setting standards and all. This person subscribed to my channel to sometime this week, and I went and I was watching his content. And he does like interviews of persons who would have gone through situations in their life. And my Jamaican folks are here. It's an international news too. But I know that my Jamaican folks would be privy to this situation. So it was a situation where the young lady got burnt by her boyfriend. Um, you remember that story, the 17-year-old, she was going to school, but she was with this guy and she left. They were living in the same yard. So she left the guy and was dating someone else. But the thing is that the place that she was living, because her parents died, so she was with the guy's family member. So her, she and her boyfriend, broke up, and she started seeing this other guy. The guy know that the ex-boyfriend realized now that she's dating someone else and the guy was there. So he came in and he burnt her up. Beautiful girl, burn her up. Burn her up to the point where Jamaica couldn't deal with her situation. They had to send her overseas. She got treatment and she's doing better now. So listening her interview, she said that she was with the new guy for, she and her boyfriend left 2 weeks. So within the 2 weeks, she was with another guy. And the guy that she was with in her house. And she said when the interviewer asked her, do you forgive the person? She said that she's not holding up the person anymore. It's not a sense where we can't understand where she really truly forgive, because when she look in the mirror, she's seen all the scars on her face and everything, and she's reminded. And she said, he asked her if she would be in a relationship, have other relationship. She said that she is not sure because she still remembered the boyfriend, not the ex-boyfriend, when the guy came in and burned her, this boyfriend stand up and look on her get burned. And I was there shocked to my bones, because she's in her mind thinking now that that what I did, we can understand why the guy would have get upset. And it's the same thing now I'm coming. How long do you think? Well, each person is different. A lot of persons were saying that the 2 weeks, she and the guy break up for 2 weeks. It's too short of a time for her to be dating someone else. But I know people date left for two days, and I don't know. Certain things I can't comment on, but I'm just saying. I'm just sharing this to say that sometimes in life things do happen. With the extent of forgiveness, because we say that we're Christians, and the small things, it's so hard for us to forgive each other compared to the bigger things. Like that young lady coming out of that situation and looking on the scar left by her by somebody who she said who said he loved her. Like I was just so taken aback when, just to see her. But the good thing, and I'm so proud of her, is that she pivoted, because now she is so confident in herself. She is back doing her thing. And people talk about discrimination on the job and all of that. But in today's society, you have opportunities where you can work from home. But I know with discrimination and all, for her to go out and to seek jobs and stuff, it may be challenging to her. But she wants to go back to school and to start her own business. I mean, I say I feel so proud of her and the way how she just, you know, talk about her situation, the confidence that she has now to come out and to say that this happened to me and I did this way and I know that I could have done it the other way. Sometimes to take the accountability for your actions, and that she wants to go back to school. That's the thing, and she was just so passionate about that. She wants to go back, but not to work for anybody, but to get her to start her own business. And it just sometimes life trauma get the best of us, and the only person who are the only thing are the only not the thing the only person who can get us through those stages of our life is our creator, our Lord and Savior. So we are beautiful, and when I look at her, she's saying that she's beautiful. She is indeed beautiful. She is indeed beautiful, and she can come and she says, "Say I comb my hair." She wasn't able, just sharing her testimony. She did over 30 surgeries already. And then something when me hear those things, we say, "What may I have here to worry about? Why you kill up yourself and worry about this and worry about that?" Look, and she is probably would have loved to come in your shell now. Now, what are we here killing up ourselves about? But she said she was just so grateful to look at her journey, in knowing that, I wasn't able to speak at one point. I wasn't able to show myself up. I wasn't able to walk and all of that. No, I am doing so much better. So we can look on our journey. This is the point. We can look back on our journey and just admit that we weren't this way. We're not where we're coming from, and we're doing better. Yeah? We're doing better. So the first lesson that we did, that I did, and you listened, was wine in new wine skin. You remember that? Uh, and it was a beautiful story, seeing changes in the mother, seeing changes in her children's life. And we can attest to we having wine in new wine skin when we have our stuff in like the closet or wherever. We have a lot of so many stuff. Some of us have a whole lot of toys, souvenirs and whatever. When we declutter, it makes us feel so light. I can speak for myself. When we cleaned out the place and even like to take off the curtains from the windows, we have to wipe the windows before we put up fresh curtains. It just does not feel clean when we put up the fresh curtains with the dirty windows. And likewise, when you have clean clothes, I can speak for myself. It doesn't feel, or it would not feel good to put on my clean clothes on my dirty skin. And it's the same thing. The young lady was just um, highlighting how God has changed her life to take out the stuff from her kids' closet and to give them to persons who are of need, and also to see how they have been growing in their faith. And I mentioned a whole lot of that earlier, that when we grow, like here, you can do your reflection. see stages of growth. And even like in other parts of your life, you see where you have grown. I have grown as well to give more. You give, and I receive. It's not something that is said out of context. To give, and you'll receive. So you have a whole lot of clothes in your closet. Look back and see. Oh, hi, Journey. Hi, Miss Blue. Good evening. Thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I look beautiful. Thank you. Yes, I was saying that the wine, new wine in new wine skin. So a lot of times we have a whole lot of stuff where we can bless others with. So I'm just saying this for you to reflect. So go on, look in your closet to see the things that you have not worn for a while. Put it aside. Somebody is of need of it. You have shoes. A lot of persons have a whole lot of shoes. And you let them stay there until they dry rot, whereas somebody else could have benefited from it. And also, with we walking in this faith, a lot of old things we have inside of us, try to erase it. The bad mind, the malice, the unkindness, the selfishness, the bad things that are within us. Just ask the Lord to take it away from us so that we can grow in our new wineskin. To praise Him and to adore Him in the right, the true fashion of praising and adoring the Lord. Okay, we can't say we are Christians and we're doing it. Okay, Auntie Trish, thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed week ahead now. A blessed and a productive week ahead. Yeah, so I'm just going through my lessons now. So just please ensure that we, walk the journey in the right way. So we need a clean heart, clean heart and pure spirit to do that. All right, so a vital principle was the next lesson that I did. And it too spoke to me. It was the story about these two individuals who came to serving the Lord and going on missionaries, they enjoyed the missionaries. They would have been very successful as well, and what they did was just an example of you giving it all to the Lord. And they gave up all their possession, their jobs and everything, and went to that island to do their missionary work, where they felt joy in seeing persons coming to the Lord and ministering to others and stuff. And it brought us to the story of the young man who had everything, and when he went to God and said, what can I do to have a saved soul? And Jesus tell him to give up all his possession and come. And because the young man was so embedded in all that he had acquired, he was not able to do so. He didn't have the strong will to give up everything for the Lord. So I think this story was just Hi Food Farrell, thank you so much for stopping by. Hi. Yes, my girl. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. So I'm now sharing the lessons that I would have posted during the week. So the point of this, though, a vital principle, is for us to see that our material wealth does not mean anything to Christ. And all that we have now, we're not going to go anywhere with it. And we do find joy in things that are less than, if you understand, in society. So society would have had it that you're so successful, you have this, you have that, and all of that, and find it so hard to go into church and to do ministry and all. But there you find it that those persons, they had success, but they weren't looking at all the material things, they went to serving God. And what I find is that whenever we make that decision, we're always thinking about the things that are on the surface. How am I going to manage if I leave my job? I heard a lot of testimonies where persons just say, oh, the Lord had ministered to them to just leave their job and to do this and to do that and all, and they went along with the voice and did exactly, and the Lord has been so faithful to them in them doing the ministry and providing all their needs. And I'm sure a lot of us are here tonight thinking, can I do this, can I do that? But whatever is holding you captive in that zone to say, I am not courageous to take that one step. I am not bold enough to go out and to stand and to speak and to say, the Lord has done this for me, or I am able to do this, I'm able to do that, and all of that. Whatever that is holding you captive, please remember that we are blessed and highly favored, and wherever He take you, He will lead you. So there is nothing that beats joy. So you have a whole lot, you don't get joy from it. I don't know if anybody can confess to that, but you have a whole lot and you don't get joy. Sometimes you can't even sleep at night because you have too much, put it that way. And the persons who have less, you find how they laugh a lot, them just live. They're always feel like God always provide their needs, and the likes of them are big, them dress nice, have clean clothes, everything going on. So you wonder, is plenty beneficial to you? Like, you have it for yourself, but what is it doing for you as an individual? I think about those stuff. Um, a lot of person now are minimalist. They just have, the basic things that they need. Because to have a whole lot of stuff and you're not doing anything is just a waste. But I really do appreciate this. It is something that I could have related to really look in my life and to see what is it that brings me joy and gladness. How am I being an example of the kingdom of God? What is it that I'm doing? What is it that you are doing as a believer? Are you just saying that you're a believer, or you're just working as the believer? Because as is, when one away do wrong and everybody do wrong, you notice when they come and the persons, you trying to get persons or to minister to persons with everything that is happening in the world, with controversy, this person did that, this person did that, and all, you have to take on their burdens too. Because when you go to minister to them, they might tell you, say, oh yeah, come tell me this when you're a brother. Look past such and such, they do that. Look past, I say, well, like Christian and tell me, no want nobody come and pour you. Don't have no intention of doing anything of such what that the person did. And similar to remember when Joshua went out to war and Jesus told them, say, do not touch any of the golds in there. And one of the soldiers them go there go touch the gold, and what happened? One of them get destroyed. So your action really speak for all. And I do agree that and even with family, look at it, even in your organization, if somebody from a department do something and I just see one person I get the punishment, they might criticize everybody over there. Everybody. So we just have to be mindful of how we behave as, individuals. Hey, I can't pronounce that name. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by, my dear. Where are you joining me from? I'm KC. I do daily inspirational lessons from Jamaica. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm just going through what I would have shared during the week. And the last lesson that I did was, don't worry about what you lack. Everything just summarizing it all. So don't worry about what you lack. See, these missionaries were going out to have a wonderful Christmas celebration, giving away things and ministering and all. But when they went, the person who was supposed to minister in the language that, the persons there would understand was not there. And what miracle happened was that they did in the language that they speak, like their native language. And the persons there understood and they were drawn to the word to the point where they wanted more lessons. And it just dawned to me that, sometimes we think about the things that we don't have and, lose concentration or focus in doing a particular task. So we may not be able to speak. Like, for example, Moses. God called Moses, and Moses was not able to speak well because he stuttered. And you think that why am I you calling me to lead them unruly and not even regular people in an unruly set of people. And how am I going to manage to do this, Lord? But it just dawned on me too to say don't worry of all the things that you lack, because if you think you can do something, that's the time He's going to equip you to do it. So going through your life for the week or for the month, we're in a new month now. Please focus on the things that God would have blessed you with. Don't look on the things that you do not have. What you have is sufficient to take you through the month, the days, and the years to come. Focus on what you have to give God thanks to for His many blessings in providing all that you need. We tend to focus too much on the things that we are lacking and lose sometimes our blessing. Yeah. Lose the blessing. Focusing on things that are not relevant and the blessing are there flowing, and it just put a scar over your eyes to not, you know, to conquer it. So I'm just sharing this tool for me, speaking to myself, to focus on the good things, focus on the positivity and erase the negativity, focus on things that are relevant. As I said earlier, so many things happening in the world. We are so blessed to be able to be in this space to talk to each other, even though I'm alone and talk. But we are so blessed and blessed to be able to talk and to put the word out there. That is such a blessing. And to have you sitting here and to listen and can get a little encouragement to go on into your week. We can speak about the Lord openly. There are some persons who are not able to. So it is indeed a blessing we have air going through our lungs. Some persons they have to be using machine to breathe. Some persons they are not able to move. Someone has to move them. Some persons are not able. They want to do the YouTube channel just like us to create a YouTube, but them just don't have the confidence. Like you just get up and say, okay, today is the day I'm going to do it and come out. Even though you may not have it 100%, but you still take that chance and did it, and you're here and you met me and I met you. So how beautiful that is. So we just have to not worry about the things that we lack, but put more emphasis on the things that we have. Okay? Yes, you're there. You're there. Okay, I didn't know your husband teach you the language. That's nice. That's nice, Farrell. Um, Sean Spencer, hi. How are you? Where are you joining me from, Sean? I am Casey. I am streaming from Jamaica. I do my inspirational lessons daily, and I also speak about my weight loss journey. To date, I've lost over 32 pounds, and I'm loving it. If you're joining me for the first time, Sean, could you please just come double tap the screen to like the live? And if you, or when you get a chance, you can view my page and check out if you like my content. If so, you can subscribe. Yeah. So That was the last lesson for the week, my dearest. The last lesson. I don't know why rain flies in here, but I don't want any to fly in my nose or any to fly in my mouth. Yeah. Hi guys, so drop a one in the chat if you're still here with me. I am thinking that, oh, I'm alone because I'm not seeing anything going up on the screen. So drop a one in the chat to let me know that you're still here with me. Are you still here with me? I tell you that I put off my hot dates and I come sit down with you if we talk and have, have a good time. Just to express my gratitude for all the support that you have blessed me with. Yes, so some persons are still here. Thank you. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. Yeah, you drop in. Yes. Yes. Man, drop them. Yes. So I know some persons just put me on and gone to do their, do multitask and all. But it's good to have you guys here with me. I am so grateful. So if there be nothing else, I think I have 15 minutes more on here. I don't have anything else. Everything that I wanted to speak about, I did. I spoke about. So if you have anything else that you'd like to talk about or to ask me, you can do so now. We're at any other business. Oh, you saw that I went on the mountain for you guys. Me said the mountain they have me away. Man, and when I was editing the video, I did not zoom it up to get it big on the screen. It's big on my phone, but when I'm doing it, when I put it out on the computer, watching it on the computer, it was small. But yes, I went up on the hill, well, on the mountain. I went up on the mountain and I had my legs hurt for 4 days. 4 days I was feeling that pain and the message. Yes, yes. Look here, Lady J. It look beautiful, but it's not beautiful to go up. It's not beautiful at all because the hill is steep, and when you go up one, it's like if you get up, you breathe and thinking that, oh, it is it. But then you go up to a steeper one. While going up it, me I said this really coming like trial and tribulation, because I say you're done with one problem, as the one next problem come, it's like it's over, like overflowing until when you go up. And it's such a beautiful meditation, because when you're through, going through your trial and tribulation and all, at the end it's so beautiful. You ever go through some situation and you wonder, so when it ever end? And you just keep on pushing, you don't exit. As I mentioned, sometimes some things happen, you just want to give up and all, but when you go through, you have the resilience, you go through it stage by stage. And when you come out, so many lessons you would have learned from that situation that would have caused so much joy in your life. And it's the same feeling I get when I go up on the hill. Me say me tired, me tired. And when me go up it, I get a beautiful view. The view is breathtaking. You see the beautiful surrounding, the trees and the birds perking, everything just beautiful. And it's the same with life situation. We are go through some things, but best believe that the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Just keep on chatting on. Chat on and keep your chin up, because you will get there. And you'll get there with being victorious too. Yeah, it does. Yes, strong heart and strong lungs. Yes, and strong feet. Um, Hi, the fragrance. Hi, my dear. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you. Where are you joining me from? Please remember to double tap the screen as well if you're joining and have not yet liked the live. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. So fragrance, what I'm doing is just to summarize what I would have shared during the week on my motivational lessons. I do that on a Saturday, and okay, okay. I also talk about what transpired during the week. So I was just wrapping up and I was talking about my walk up the mountain, Nevada. There's a Jamaican restaurant in that state, Nevada. They do authentic Jamaican meals. This young man owns it. I don't remember the name, but it's a popular um restaurant there. But yeah, so I was just sharing that going up the hill, going up the mountain, it's like going through a life journey, trial and tribulation. You finish one thing, then there's another thing, and you just have to keep on pivoting and all of that. So, but at the end, it is so beautiful. It is so, so beautiful. I was waiting to see if my friend, yeah, yeah, it is, it is. And just going in, we just have to be persistent too and have the a level of resilience, because when we go up, sometimes going up, we feel like we are going to quit and just turn back and go down, right? And it's the same thing, sometimes we just have to quit. We want to quit and say we can't bother, we are going to stop, and call it a day. But I always say to myself that whenever I stop, I will not know the result. And if I don't do it, I'm not going to know the result either. So I'm not going to know unless I try. So I'm always trying, like going out there. I want to speak from experience. I did this and it didn't. It gave me this result. Like my weight loss. I went on my intermittent fasting. I can speak for myself. It did this to me. I went up the hill and it gives me firm muscles. I can speak. It enhanced my, what Lady J was saying, my breathing. All of those stuff I can speak for myself because I would have experienced it firsthand. And it's just a beautiful thing to see the result. So it's just like going up and going up the hill. It's just like your life challenges. I really thank you all for stopping by. Fragrance, yes, it is so true. It is so, so true. The dog, if you're hearing the dog, it's the dog next door that attacks me at night. Sometimes, whenever I'm ready to do my lesson, that's when he chose to bark. But he has been barking for the longest while now. Perhaps his owner is not there. But if you're hearing it, I hope you're not. I'm hearing it though. It's next door. But you guys have anything that you want to share with me? Who do it and feel it knows. Yes. You must be hungry. maybe. Because they don't stop bark from ever since he's there barking. But yeah. That's what they always say. Who feels it knows it, Lady J. Who feels it knows it. I mean, you get a better appreciation about things when you experience it for yourself. I believe so. So like when they say you come in, people can tell you about Jamaica, but when you come to Jamaica, they say so many things about Jamaica. Jamaica this, Jamaica that, and all of that. But when you come to Jamaica, man, you get in the experience of yourself, you really and truly don't want to leave. Like it's so beautiful here, beautiful, warm people, beaches, food, everything that you love is in Jamaica. So people gonna say a lot of things about us here, but trust me, It only lies with your experience. So if you have never or not yet visit Jamaica, please consider that in your list or in your bucket list or your short-term visits, wherever you want to place it. But it's indeed a beautiful, beautiful place to visit. So if you have anything else, how many times I'm going to say that? So I'm going to sit here for 6 more minutes for it to go to the 2 hours, and then I can leave. Tonight was supposed to be a beautiful night. Or have you seen what we couldn't leave, and then I missed this. So I ensured that I dressed up. I put on a little nice dress for the moment and just come on out with a little lipstick to enhance and feel the vibe. Feel the vibe. You have to celebrate small wins, and I'm one that does not do a lot of celebration. I find I want to change that narrative. When things are happening good, I need to first acknowledge the Lord and then to just do it, to make memories for the moment. So that's something that I'm changing for this year. It was, yes, that right, do you? Yes, what's that? That right. It was beautiful. Oh, okay, yeah. I can imagine. Is it that tonight is the last night, so you know that we're having an international championship in Jamaica now that is hosted by um who is it again, VC? Michael Johnson. So you have international track stars now in Jamaica doing their competition. And yeah, that is something that Michael Johnson. Oh, okay. So tomorrow is in the last day. Perhaps you can do it tomorrow then, since we don't really have anything tomorrow. Perhaps tomorrow you can do it. But yeah, so I couldn't have gone to go there and to miss you guys. It's so important to me. I have to come and sit and talk with you and let you know that I appreciate what you guys have done for me last week and is still doing for me. So I have to come and sit down and talk with you a little. And Lady J are so supportive, me glad. Lady J not stop go live. But Lady J, when you go live, do you put your thing? Because sometimes when I get in the mornings, I realize that when I click on it, it says no, video not available. So when you come off the live, you put it on, you call it, you put it on public. Um, Not sure. I have to rest up for a moment. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, yeah, no problem. No problem. Yes, Lady J, do you put the live on, do you put your live on public when you finish, when you're through with it? Because when I go on, I do not see the live. If I'm on Instagram, no, I'm not. Yes, yes. Yes, Billy, I'm on Instagram. No, man, Lady J, you have to put it out private. Put it out private so you can get more views and, yeah, more views. And persons like me who miss it can watch it on the replay. So when you go in your studio and you know where to go, you just put it public so that other persons can view it, and you get more views, more watch hours. I Yes, I'm on Instagram. I not even know I had an Instagram channel page and I can't remember the password. I start a new one, so who was following me, so many things. When I saw that my Facebook got scammed, someone stole my Facebook channel. If you go on Facebook, I'm on the professional platform on Facebook, and someone came over there opposite of me. I'm not able to do it. Well, I can, I believe, or maybe I can't because I activate my page now. I mean, I say people just, long me the over there and the little time if you get monetization, then somebody just come and at me. This person that look totally different from me. So I did not reconvene that page. I stick over here. I'm more over YouTube. I have some, okay, yeah, okay, Lady J, so you're going to put that public. That happened to me too. I clicked on Lady J live and it wasn't available. Yeah, because sometimes when by the time change now when the Lady J, so when you go out early, it's too early for us. So when I'm getting up to go to work, or sometimes when I reach work, that's when I saw that you're live. When I click on it, you're not. The video is not there. So yeah, you can put it public so that we can view your videos. And you know that sometimes when me the home, I just run the thing on the machine, and even sometimes I don't know if you see, but you should know this, Lady J, whenever you see the comment watching all the way through, and what is me watching your videos, playing out your videos. So sometimes I'm at a particular location and I have access to a machine. I play you right out, so I could play out your lives as well. So just put them out, put it out. I believe that it's because I put you as a moderator. You're not able to comment on my shorts. I have received that as well. Persons who I am moderator for, and I heard that that is why too I'm not able to comment on their shorts. I don't know how to rectify that though. Yeah, I don't know how to rectify that. I just go under another video and just to let them know that I was there. And yeah. Yeah. That's what I heard, and it happens to me as well. I'm not able to. You may see me I get comfortable. I'm not able to do that for some persons as well. I'm not able to. But you're still okay, my darling. My darling. You see, Allegra of the nice skin, the nice appetite, everything nice. And she's such a beautiful person. Beautiful soul. Beautiful. Alright, so I said that I have that time. I do not have, there isn't anything else on the agenda here. Anybody have anything to say at any other business? We're at any other business no. I can say that Monday, April 7th is World Health Day. We recognize World Health Day annually on the 7th day of April. Please consider doing something healthy on Monday. Alright? Consider doing something healthy on Monday in recognition for the day. I don't know if your workplace do anything for World Health Day or whatever, any organization that you're a part of. I'm not sure if you're aware as well, but I'm just shedding that light with you there. Hey, Aquaman, wagwan. Hi, you coming so late, man? Where have you been? Were you one of them behind the screen watching me and not talking to me? E? Aqua? The Aqua is from Kenya, right, Aqua? You're from Kenya. Madea, how have you been? How have you been, Aquaman? There, drink my water and mind my business. Oh, Uganda from My friend Grace. I connected with him from Grace. Yes. You know Grace? Grace is so supportive too. How are you doing, Aquan? What's the time there in Uganda? I was watching, I'm tuning to my African tribe. Africa is such a huge place. I was watching David's channel. He does a lot of travel and food. And he was in Nigeria and they were talking about the different states. I never know that Nigeria have states. And you have different tribes that speak different languages. So I have you I'm sure Aquaman you must know about Mama Uganda with 42 kids. You know Mama Uganda? You know about her? Well, you should know about Mama Uganda. I'm here in Jamaica. I know about Mama Uganda. I have a whole village of kids, and she is so nurturing. But for real, I love inspirational word. Yes, thank you. I was oh not okay. What happened though? Oh, do you mind sharing what happened? You're not okay. We had a host with a conversation about the lessons that I would have shared, which would have included, yeah, probably could have inspired you on how you are feeling now. We should not think about the things that we lack. That was the last one. Don't think about the things that we lack, but focus on our blessings. Yeah. I was sick, but now I'm gaining. Okay, great. That is awesome. A lot of persons are getting ill now. It's the season flu and hand, foot, and mouth, all those stuff happening now. But I'm happy to hear that you are, coping well. That is beautiful. So I was asking you, Uganda. I was asking you, Aqua, if you are aware of Mama Uganda. Mama Uganda is from your country. You know of her? Mama Uganda has 42 kids. And she alone raised the 42 kids. That's like a village. One of her sons does YouTube as well. You know of her? I'm looking this way to see the comments on the chat. You know of her, Aquaman? Yeah, I mean, a lot of persons here tap the screen to like the live. I'm not sure. A lot of persons came in and tapped the screen to like the live. I'm so appreciative of that. A lot of persons are here from the time I started. And last week I was not at the 1000 mark, Uganda. And persons came on and wrote for me and supported me in reaching the 1000 mark. So tonight I'm here just to express gratitude for their love and support, for allowing or helping me to reach over 1000. So yeah, give God thanks for that. I know there are more to come. You will see more persons subscribing to my channel, more persons in the chat talking to me as we go along as well. But for now, I am super grateful for the love and the support that I have here. So, yeah, um, I'm not seeing anything else in the chat. Let me look on my thing there. Okay, my phone. I did charge up my phone before I come on here. So I did do everything was that I intended to do. We had a wholesome conversation on various topics, love and loyalty. We spoke about self-awareness. We spoke about, you know, gratefulness, um, the the love and support, the importance of supporting each other, and we dived into forgiveness. We even spoke about how we we spoke about the destination, my destination, Jamaica, the land of wood and water, and I shed a little light on the topics that I would have shared during the week. So it has been a blessed and a productive night. I thank you all for, yes, for stopping by to be here with me. Yeah, you know, Mama Uganda. Yes, yes. I don't know how to pronounce that, you know. I don't know how to pronounce. Why? You guys have a whole lot of language to Aqua, Marima, Nabaz, Zanzi, Nabaz, Naba, Tanzi, Naba Tanzi. Hey, 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 you hear me? Oi, teach me Aqua. Maybe I not even Aqua your name pronounced either. I'm gonna say Aqua. But yeah, it's that was just an inspirational documentary with Mama Uganda. I don't know the meaning of what you said, if that's her name or how they look at her. But she's so industrious too, and caring and supportive. Can you imagine you having so many kids and she don't have a husband? So it just motivate me too to continue going on. Just be grateful for what you have and just to to have grace. Give yourself grace as you go along, because there are persons out there who are doing greater work than you. You think say, oh yeah, do this and it's a whole lot. Other people out there don't believe. Me can't imagine having five. They say, hey, 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 hey. And Mama Uganda have 42. 42. Mm. Yeah, more growth going forward. Indeed. Indeed, VC. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, she got it without. She has this reproductive disorder. Is it disorder? Perhaps. So she, you know, in their country, you can marry at an early age. So she got involved with her husband at age 13. So age 13, so she kept on. She have a lot of twins, a whole lot of twins. And in those countries, you can have more than one wife. So yeah, she have it with her husband, but her husband gone. So 13 to maybe she's about 40, right, Aqua? So yeah, she have twins, a lot of twins. And she know all of them and she feed the whole of them. And not to see, me and tell us that sometimes we think that sometimes we think that what we have is not sufficient and we have more than enough can share with each other. So you have to declutter sometimes and bless people, because somehow we have too much and we not highlight or we can't see it because we're just so used to it. But when you look in somebody else's life, like no VC, I wonder how she managed. But she managed and she don't have no husband. She has her business, she go out and she cook at the school. That's how she get her income. She feed the people and she feed people with the food that she get too. So, mm, I, yeah, yeah, is her husband, but she's very fertile. And each time, as we say, each time she goes, she just have them twin, twin, twin. You know, some persons look at that as richness to have a lot of kids, that's their inheritance. So in those countries, and Jamaica would have adopted some of that notion too. having kids, you have your kids for your inheritance. So the Bible speak about it. I find that a lot of persons know not having so many kids like then. Then, our grandparents' days, persons having 15 kids. Then you see, it take time to go down. Your parents come, then just have five. Your generation come now, you have one. The next generation, nil. Oh gosh. But yeah, and she know all of them name. Is your God good? All of them name she know. All of them. Mm, all of them. And you can do it and you ever go to an organization, like the cohort is let's say 60. And when you just go, you say, oh, me I gonna know 60 names. And don't you over time know the names them? Think about it. So if you think say you go have 10 people and you're not gonna remember their name, you can remember all of them. 42 name over time is no name compared to your organization. Some we have a multi Fortune 5 companies where you have a whole lot of persons and you know all of them are a lot of them names. So you will know your children them names too. You will know. I had one and that was a lot for Yes, Lady J, I can imagine. I can imagine. I have one too, but I feel like I want more to keep me company when I get old. Mm. But it's a lot, especially when you have to do it on your own. It is indeed a lot. It is indeed a lot. A whole lot. But you have to, just persevere. Me tell her, and look on it. Anytime I think about that Lady J, but Lady J has a grandchild. They have a grandson. I'm not sure if it is one or more than one, but me know me see him on your thing, on your videos. So God would have blessed you with one. I'm not sure if it's just one grandchild they have. One. See, you say you have a grandchild. So that grandchild know he might keep your company because sometimes he might go uphill with you. He might come at the store with you. Everywhere say maximize and being in his company now. Um, I really Mama Uganda hear me. Guys, you remember as you know what I was going to say Amaka. I haven't seen Amaka in a while. When I see Aqua, my mind ran on Amaka. Yes, that's your guy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's good to see your kids grow old and in Jamaica we say past the worst. It's good to see that we grew up and we're not in any trouble with anybody. We're doing good for ourselves. It makes my parents proud to see that, yeah, that's my child. And I feel good in return too to see my son doing good things. I feel good. I'm always tell him that he is a representation of his parents. So if you go there and do anything bad, best believe say it's me going to look bad on. So always try to do good. Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing. The best leadership is you leading by example. And I find that a lot of these young ones, they say, oh, but you did this and you did that. It's good for you to say, yes, I have done it. Or I have not done it yet, but this is what I'm doing or whatever. They love to see results. They love that. Yeah. So I try to put it out there. So you can't grow up and tell me that, oh, but my mother didn't do this or my mother didn't do. Or some persons, they can pivot to say that my mother didn't do that, so I don't want to do what my mommy did or my father did. I'm going to do the opposite. Some of us, as me say, don't have the mental fortitude to do certain things. And I find that in the younger generation, we can't, you know, hold a lot of stuff. They tend to go into the zone of depression. You know, 70s babies and the 80s babies to pivot it and say, look here, I want shoes me have and me I go out with it, or me not have no lunch money but me I go out. Then pick there, when you don't have it, then call out the world for you. And then gone in a one different zone. You wonder. But hi Francisco. Hi. Thank you so much for stopping by, my darling friend. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap. Guys, if you have not yet checked out Francisco is going to teach me Spanish and he's also going to draw me. So if you have not yet checked out Francisco, please do so. Okay, thank you, my dear. Thank you. I'm just, wrapping up. Look how long I say me I wrap up with you guys. I'm not have to be here like every night. I said, okay, I'm going to do this and end the live at this time. And then each time I'm supposed to go, then there is somebody else coming on to cheer, to say hi, and I have to engage you. But I know better now. Last week I wasn't here with my water, so I say this week, me now make that happen to me again. I have to come with my water. Thank you, my dear. Blessings to you too. Blessings. How was your week, Francisco? How was it? If I can't remember how it was in entirety, you can just share how it was today. We spoke about a lot of stuff earlier. I usually start, I don't know what the time you have there, but I start at 8 o'clock. If you're in the States, well, depending on where you are in the States. But how was your day? And also coconut water. Yeah. How long? Haven't drunk coconut water in months now. Yeah. So thinking of, well, you just have open up a can of worm there, so Lady J. Long time I drink coconut water. Yeah. I should get some though. How was your week, Francisco? How was your week, or how was your day? Like the other day I was with my sisters and my mother message to say that you guys growing each other. And I'm like looking at the photo, my sisters are in their 20s and own girl is approaching 40. And when I look back on the photo, I say, oh, I true mama want to say me look young and she come, but so your sister never grew up for you. But when I look back on the photo, we look so close, like we're in the same. I feel proud of myself. So I declutter my temple and take off the weight while it plumb up my face and make me feel heavy and look, over bloated, if that's a word. I just look completely bloated. And it feels good. It's just a good feeling to know that I am capable of doing a whole lot of stuff that I dreamt about doing. Yeah. So yes, I know that, Lady J. I know that, my dear. And look, we have it a whole lot out here and we not consume it as much. You guys have to purchase it in the bottle. We have it from the tree. Yeah, so it's just a beautiful feeling when you see that you have done something and And it has paved the way for our granted great results. So now me can go out with my sister them and feel like a real hot gal road. Hey. Come true good as. Like me there the people them place and me a ball, me a scream out. And them must have said, who let her out? Who let out the one man? Me just a scream. I scream, I scream, I scream, I scream. And say, them people must have said, no sir. Till when me I call my sister name, the rest of them behind me I call her name too. Oh gosh. But I mean, I survived. I learned to appreciate myself, learned to appreciate who I am. And I'm sorry, I will not let me keep on hearing this voice. I told you that I have a lot of friends that would have molded me to be who I am today. And one in particular always said, don't change who you are to please anyone else. You can't tell somebody sorry. Sorry I laughed. I didn't know that my laugh would offend you. Or sorry I did this. I didn't know that. Come on. What are you sorry about? That's who you are. Why are we feeling some type of way about how other persons feel to deprive ourselves of who we are? So I'm embracing that. I'm embracing that. And I know that that is within me from a long time. When I was going to school and other persons were doing presentations, I sit and I laugh about these things too. A lot of them doing their presentation and thinking, oh, it's a presentation, I'm going to do a PowerPoint and all of that. One girl just said, no, we'll take it to the streets. Magnum Kings and Queens. And we take it to the streets and we carry out the point that was requested of us to do in such a creative way. And you find that persons gravitated to that. Not only they were sitting down and listening to the information or getting information, but they were being entertained. And I look at that and I say, that's a long time because you just too enough. And that is something, whenever I feel like, I'm outshining someone, I remember my mentor to say to me, and so, like every time I say, but I think say this and this and this and that. She said, Casey, and so what? You're going to meet her someday over here. She's a grown person, but she has taught me a whole lot. She give me the and so. If you not do it, somebody else have to do it. I say you say, and so what? So I don't really care about how people look at me and say, oh, probably she chat too much or she this and she that. I don't care. And so, right, I just want one today and it is bad. Yeah, because it is concentrated. They put a lot of preservative in it, Lady J. I'm sorry to hear that you waste your $4. Yeah. That's more for the coconut that you buy there is more expensive. If a $4 you pay for that, that is that's a lot of money. That's over $500 Jamaican you spend right there. And the coconut in Jamaica, I think it is $200. That's like $1. It would be like close to $1 or $1.50 if you're going to put, convert. So yeah, it's expensive. That $4 that you use could purchase 2 coconuts if you were here. Yeah, good coconut and get out of the shell too. Mm. Osh. But I'm seeing persons, no miss, a $300. Oh, a $300 for one coconut. So that means it would be $2 something for the coconut. I will buy coconut for that. When me go down to me get my coconut for $2. Unless you buy it out of your regular people them, they are going to hike up the price there. But me know so when me go and market, at 2 bills I buy my coconut them for. 2 bills. I'm sure no if you go a certain time you can get it for $150. Which is like $1 in your country, Lady Jane. Yeah. Our country at $300 in. Oh yeah, she had that. She's in the streets, you know. She's in the streets. In town is okay, not okay. So in town it's 400. Okay. Country at 3 bills. Okay. Okay. So when I something there again, when I go back to the market, I'll tell you if that because price change. Price change. This minute I get this thing for that price. Next minute when you go, it's another price. So yeah, it could be. It could be. But it is more expensive over there though, Lady G. The $4 would be more expensive. Like persons who are coming on, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Thank you so much. And I am about to head out now. Downtown will cheaper but offer tree. Yeah, that's what I say. It's downtown. When I buy my coconut, it's downtown. I purchase it for that price. But if you come certain place like in your region, it's going to be a little more because they're going to mark up the price. But 2 bills to buy my coconut them for downtown. I prefer to buy the coconut them downtown too. Or even when you go coconut board. I think coconut board sell it for 250. Maybe by now it is at 300. But yeah. Yeah. So guys, I thank you so much for stopping by tonight, for keeping my company. I thank you for the love and support and for the positive vibration. And as we enter into a new week, just remember to keep in front of you, keep in your heart that you lack nothing. And as we journey on, please remember to inspire someone along the way. Okay, God bless you. Have a productive week ahead and a blessed month. May goodness and mercy follow you throughout the course of this month and throughout the course of this year. I thank you so much for sitting here, vibing with me. If you leave me on the phone and go somewhere else, I do appreciate you spending the time using your phone to connect with me. I really do appreciate that. So as I said, you have a blessed and productive week and remember to inspire someone. Alright, ta-ta, bye. Bye-bye.